So, welcome to Prince Edward County. We're here at Vickie's Veggies, and Vickie's Veggies is known for many things, but they're certainly known for their heirloom tomatoes. They have over 200 varieties of tomatoes here. Vickie's going to tell us why that's important. I believe the word biodiversity will probably come up at some point. One of my favorite things about Vickie's Veggies, other than the beautiful scenery and obviously the fields and the different types of tomatoes, is that it's an honor system. We've been here for quite a while now, and there's no one actually working the shop. People come and go, they pick their tomatoes, they pick their different veggies, and then they leave money in a can. Pretty cool.
Some people might call it an enthusiast, heirloom tomato enthusiast. Some people might call them heirloom tomato psychos. That's what they might call me. Tomato geek, heirloom tomato geek. And this year we grew 280 different varieties of heirloom tomatoes. The reason why I grow so many varieties of tomatoes, because they're all so different and they're so incredible, and their tastes are different and their acidity levels are different. But really, I mean, what I've learned from growing all of these is that some years you have really, really great tomatoes. Some years you have great something else. But one year I had really, really awful tomatoes, and there was one variety out of, I think that year I grew like 120 varieties of tomatoes, and there was one or two varieties that like pulled me through the year. That also, we still had an income coming in. And if it hadn't been for those two varieties of tomatoes, out of all of the 100 different varieties I had, I was shocked. It was like, I think it was maybe my 4th or 5th year growing, and I thought, oh yeah, tomatoes, what a great crop. They're all great. They'll all work all the time. And then you learn your lesson. They all take different climate conditions, different soil conditions. Late blight was the disease that created the potato famine in Ireland. But we found that we have a couple of varieties of tomatoes that didn't get any blight at all. They weren't affected. They were right beside all of the other, were surrounded by other tomatoes that had blight. But these are species that are actually the closest thing to wild tomatoes. And they did amazing when the other ones were rotting from the inside out. Well, I mean, that's all the more reason why to grow that many varieties of tomatoes. Nobody was really used to like seeing a white tomato or a yellow tomato or a pink tomato or a black tomato. Let's make sure that people can taste them and taste the difference and see the difference, and then they'll want to buy them because this tastes great. This tastes better than that red tomato. And that when I eat the food that I grow, I know that it's better for me. It makes me feel better. It's alive. It actually has energy in it. And processed food, well, I think it's dead.
Life would be boring if there was only one type of tomato. The term biodiversity, in my eyes, isn't used enough. Biodiversity refers to many different types, many different varieties, and Vickie's Veggies here in the county certainly has that. They have over 200 different varieties of tomatoes. Large chains, for instance, they choose their veggies for the most part because they'll ship well. They don't bruise. Vickie does not do that. She grows tomatoes because they taste great, and they really do. You gotta go to local farmers markets, and not just because it's local, because they grow things that you can't get anywhere else. Yummy. Remember, making more informed choices about what you eat will lead to a better lifestyle, a healthier body, and healthier planet. Join us next time when we go to Advocate Harbour, Nova Scotia, to a sustainable halibut farm. Cheers.